Hello, my name is Angel, and this is a little project that I just had in mind. So so I'm gonna be making videos here on YouTube, right? Some videos, because you never know, right? And I feel like I do have a lot of things in my mind that I want to talk about, and I can share them and give advice, right? So, disclaimer: I'm not claiming to be no kind of guru or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these people, I am not that. Okay, I'm just a guy that has some thoughts, opinions, and I just want to share them. That's all. Okay, so yeah, you know, today I want to talk about life and how life is short, and you have to find a way to do something, right? You have to do what you can. This life is short. You can act like that's not the case. You can act like you have forever, but life passes, and before you know, 3 years have gone by. That's just how it is, you know? 3, 5, 10, 40. You will close your eyes and it will go in a flicker. So you have to find a way in this life to do something, right? We're all giving talents, we're all giving gifts, and we have to contribute in some way to humanity, right? We have to. It's just, we are designed like that. If we don't, then guess what? We feel bad, sad, depressed, right? Why? Because we're hardwired to want to do something. That's just how it works. So you can either use what's given to you and do something, or you can just let it pass. And then something that could have been will never be because you never executed on your talents and your gifts. And that's life, right? I have a friend that I was talking to today, right? We talked. We should talk very often, very often. But his father died. Everything went on his shoulders, and now basically he's the man of the house. So now he has to take care of every single little thing. So he went from having little on his plate to basically having everything on his plate, right? So now life for him is hell. So he has so much stress, he has this, that. We haven't been able to talk much like we typically do, right? And today I was telling him, because we managed to talk, I managed to get him on the phone. And, you know, you have nothing. You used to have money, you used to have time. Right now, you have almost nothing. But what do you have? You're smart. You're a smart guy, right? You've read a lot of books and you're intelligent, right? And I told them to basically start a YouTube channel, right? Start a YouTube channel. Put your face on the camera and start making videos. Just do it, right? And then on the side, you can make like some kind of digital product or something. You can write a book or something with all the knowledge that you have because you're a very smart guy. And that way, you will be using your talents to benefit you, monetarily. So I told him to do that, right? And then he came with all these excuses. And, you know, and I told him, bro, I care about you, man, but those are excuses. Those are excuses. That's not true. I mean, it is true. That's the bad thing about people who are intelligent. They see everything. They see the truth. Everything's crystal clear. They see it all. But look, there are people who are way dumber than you, and just because they don't think and they move and they execute, they win. They win. It's just how it goes, bro. Just how it is. You know, that's life, right? Something that I do is, I'm in sales, right? And I notice that sometimes, the people who are not that smart, they're dumb, right? They don't know product knowledge. They don't know anything. but they just have this confidence to them, right? And when they have with this confidence, they're just able to sell. They sell like they sell, and it's just the confidence. They know nothing. They know nothing, but they believe in themselves and they take an action, right? And that's what I told them, right? Like, you have to take action. It is good to be talented, but you cannot let your talent be your enemy. I told him that, because he's a very talented guy. He's very, very smart, very intelligent, right? I know him. So, you know, uh, he has a shitty phone. So then start with that. Then save up. I cannot save. Write down everything. There's always leaks in the crack. If you want to get good at anything, you have to track it. Like your finances, track where every dollar goes. And that takes effort, don't get me wrong. But it's like, you can do it. You can do it, bro. Anybody can do it, So, yeah. And that's basically what I told them. And I'm trying to help him, I'm not going to ever give up on him, So, but it's like, you can guide a horse to drink, but you cannot force him to, if that makes sense, right? But I'm sharing that to help somebody out there, because I know there's a lot of people like that, right? They're very talented, they're very gifted, they're intelligent, they're creative, they got something, but then they're thinking about all these things, and it takes them away from doing what they're supposed to do in this life. And it's sad, because the thing is that whatever you have inside of you, the rest of humanity needs it. We need it, right? We need you to come out and give your gift. But if you just stay behind because of fear, because of excuses, then what good are you to the rest of humanity? And then you will be punished by that, by your own emotions, and you will feel sad and depressed and alone. Why? Because you were supposed to do something for the rest of humanity. You have something that people need, and you know deep down what you're good at, because everybody's good at something. We are all given something to give back. But if you don't give anything back, then you will just drown in your own regrets. That's it. And that's very sad. So, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say in this video. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know, right? Give me topic ideas, right? Because the thing is that, like, I want to do this to potentially help somebody out there have a better life, That's why I want to do it. And I think it's fun to kind of be in camera, something I always wanted to do. And, I might know something that you need. So, something that I always heard from people is they say, you're very smart, you know a lot. So, maybe I can help somebody with my gift, So, if anybody out there has a question, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I'm here for you, okay? Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, because I be damned if I be making these videos and you don't subscribe to me, okay? Thank you for watching.